So the battle of relationships continues with Haruo versus Hidaka and a very best classy 2 out of 3 match. We get ourselves here on High School Girl. Oh god, it feels good reviewing this series again. The thought that I get to review it again in October excites me even more. But without further ado, let's get into this review. Okay, this was a very straightforward episode, not much really happened because it was mainly focused on pretty much one event but with 2 sides. So let's talk about the main character, Haruo. Haru has become a better person than he has before in the past. I have said this plenty of times in reviews of High School Girl as well. But I just like to say it because it's just so true. He's come from this stupid, lazy blockhead who had no goals in life, who was just obsessed with games, to he's still obsessed with games, but he learned to better himself with his other curriculars that he has to do in life. He got himself a job, he's giving more than half his check to his mom, and what is left he goes to a very cheap arcade area way out there and he trains. And whatever he lacks, he studies in what he lacks. If only he applied that to his studies, he would be offset, if you ask me. But no, he's a hardcore gamer. And even the mom gives him advice. If you think you're right, do your best in it. And it's best, if you have a hobby, it's best to do it wholeheartedly than half-heartedly. So that at least you're at least good at the thing you like or do. So it's best for that kind of hobby. Put wherever you like, put all you have in whatever you like, I'm trying to say. I know it's hard for me to say, but yes, that's what I mean. But with that fact now, so Haru, of course, is an experienced player. He's been under pressure plenty of times before. But the best part when it comes to competing in a championship or any kind of tournament or battle is play like you always played. Don't try to do anything new or risky when you're inside of a tournament unless you really have to. But other than that, play like you always do. You don't need to do all this crazy crap. You really don't, because you're just setting yourself up for failure. You can do that when you're practicing and sparring, trying something risky and new, and then you can work on that. But when it comes to these tournaments, it's best to stick with what you have and know. So that way, when something does happen, you can't say, oh shit, I should have tried that. So, good word of advice when you become a pro gamer. Or at least when it comes to playing against other people in fighting games. Now, when it comes to Hidaka now, she joined herself a little underground gaming organization by Felicia herself, where she trains every night with her fanboys. They're her fanboys, that's all it is. And she trains herself in order to finally date Haru. And of course, it goes with explanations. Not all the pretty girls go after the hot guys. When I was in high school, some of the pretty girls weren't that interested in hot guys, only because everyone's peer pressuring them into the relationship with hot guys, but they end up leaving the relationship miserable most of the times, and just end up going for a normal dude, and they live happily ever after. So that's the best thing to do, is just follow your heart. The guy you might be looking for might not be the guy you actually need in your life. So is Haru someone that she needs in her life? It's a yes and no way, if you ask me. Because of this, she learns not to be the person that just sits in the back and just watch the gameplay, watch things goes on. Now, because of him, she is encouraged to be in the forefront, to be not longer on the sidelines, but be in the front. Not just that girl. Because I know a lot of people who just love watching people play games. If you ask me, they're the original viewers when it comes to people play video games. We have YouTube when people play video games and stuff. But in the past, when people want to watch someone play games, they would just sit there on the couch, even though they'll ask, hey, would you like to play? Like, nah, I'm fine. I just like watching you play and stuff. Like, oh, okay. That's how it is. But now she's come far ahead of that now. We're at the point where she's one of the best players in town now. That's a very impressive feat for someone like her. So, of course, the match started, and it was the best 2 out of 3. I forgot the name of the first game they were playing, but I know the other two was King of Fighters and Vampire Hunter. Never really was a super fan of King of Fighters nor Vampire Hunter, but I actually knew about the anime before I knew about the video game. I believe my dad got on VHS one time, and he was watching it, and I was watching it, and I'm like, this is weird and stuff. Like, they're vampires, but none of them really act like vampires and stuff. This dude had a giant sword, and he was fighting for his little girl and stuff, and it was just so weird. And I need to look and see if I can find it again. It was a very weird anime. Then, of course, I haven't seen it in a while. Now I'm thinking about it, so I need to see if I can find that anime and rewatch it. See if I can relive that childhood moment when I first heard about Vampire Hunters. I think it was called Vampire Hunter D, I believe. I'm not sure. I might be wrong about that. It's been a while, a long while. I mean, I was like what, 6 years old when I saw this. I'm 24 now. Anyways, going back to it, she was putting up a great front, man. She was really kicking some ass out there and even putting Haru a run for his money. And of course, everyone thought she was going to win. But one flawed scenario is how she wasn't enjoying herself. She put her frustrations, her feelings out there, but she forgot to be normal, to play like she always played. And when you are so stiff when you're doing a competition or anything that you like doing, you will slip up. Haru, on the other hand, he was enjoying himself. You know, he liked this challenge that was given to him. Even though there was some stuff at stake, he still wanted that, you know what, this is pretty fun. He loves the challenge. He lives for it. And he loves to win, and he hates to lose, but he'll learn from what he lost and get better. So again, same thing happened with Hidaka. She lost, and she was frustrated. You know, she thought that Haru wasn't being serious with her, that he was just teasing her. But no, Haru was giving his all and stuff like that because he wants to do best. But all he sees is Ono, which sucks because, like I said, Hidaka, they're both good characters. You know, it's one of those waifu wars where you have two good girls on the same anime and you fight for which one's best girl. There's arguments, but unfortunately, Ono just dominates in this series, even when she's not there, which is kind of sad, but that's the reality of it. The best thing we can do is take what you lost today and make it better. Make it a stepping stone, a lesson, and improve on that in the next time. So you become better than you were before. That's the all advice you can get from the show, really. So anyway, that's episode 14 of High School Girl, or you might say High School Girl Extra Credit, episode 2. One more episode, I will be reviewing that next time. In the meantime, I'll be reviewing Index and JoJo next. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. We'll see you guys real soon.